wanted to burn it all down so you'd feel what I felt. But when I pulled the trigger, I saw your face, and I couldn't. Rose stepped forward, shotgun hanging loose at her side. You led men here to kill us. I led them here to hurt you, Eli corrected, voice cracking. There's a difference. I didn't want you dead. I just wanted you to hurt as I did. Tashunka moved closer, slow, deliberate. Pain makes choices look right until the blood dries. Eli met his gaze, first time without hate flashing in his eyes. I watched you bleed, and I felt nothing at first. Then I felt everything. I rode away thinking I'd won. But every night since, I've seen Ma's face when she looked at me, like I was already dead to her. Rose's throat closed. You were never dead to me. You were lost. That's worse. Eli took one step forward, then stopped. I don't know how to come back from this. Tashunka spoke again, voice steady as stone. You start by choosing, not hate, not revenge, just choosing to stay when running feels easier. Eli looked between them, his mother scarred and weary, and the man who had taken no land, stolen no life, only offered what remained of his own. Tears cut clean tracks through the dirt on his cheeks. He dropped to his knees in the frost-kissed grass. I'm sorry, he whispered, for everything. Rose crossed the distance in 3 strides, dropped the shotgun, and pulled her son against her chest. He shook like a colt in a storm. Tashunka watched, then stepped forward, placed his good hand on Eli's shoulder. Not possessive, not forgiving yet, just present. The 3 of them stood there in the dark while the wind moved across the prairie, carrying the scent of frost and distant cedar. No grand speeches followed. No promises rushed into the night. Just the slow, hard work of breathing together again. Inside, Rose built up the fire. Eli sat on the floor near the hearth, knees drawn up, staring into flames that threw gold across his face. Tashunka lowered himself onto a crate, sling cradling his arm, and waited. When Eli finally spoke, his voice was small. I want to learn the right way, to hunt clean, to read a sign, to stay when it's hard. Tashunka nodded once. Then we begin tomorrow, same as before. No shortcuts. Rose watched them across the firelight, her son and the man who had become more than a stranger, more than an ally. The homestead had survived raiders, drought, and heartbreak. Now it would learn something harder, how to heal. Outside, the moon rose thin and silver. The prairie stretched endlessly under it, vast enough to hold every mistake and still leave room for another dawn. What did you feel when Eli finally knelt in the frost? Did the weight of forgiveness hit you the way it hit Rose and Tashunka under that wide prairie sky? Stories like this remind us that even the deepest wounds can heal if someone dares to stay instead of running. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did the ending surprise you, move you, or make you angry? I read every word you leave here. Thank you for riding this trail with me all the way to the last campfire. If a tale of broken trust turning into something stronger speaks to you, stick around. There are more hard-won endings waiting. See you at the next one.